Hi, today I will talk about race, ethnicity, and gender. First of all, I will talk about these terms. Humanism uses and investigates the ideas of race and ethnicity, associating them to the possibility of greater part and minority gatherings and social structures of disparity, power, and stratification. Race allows to physical contrast that gatherings and the societies consider socially not worthy, while ethnicity allows to shared culture, for example, language, family line practices, and convictions. Racial predisposition energizes social rejection, segregation, and savagery against individuals from certain social gatherings. Thus, a social bias so thus racial bias presents social benefit to a few and social and physical inconsistencies to other people, and is generally communicated in chains of importance that benefit individuals with white skin over individuals with darker skin hues. When all is said is in done, individuals can receive or deny ethnic affiliations more promptly than racial ones. However, various ethnicities have been collapsed into racial classifications during various times of history. Now, I want to provide an example here based on my perspective. Before coming to Canada, I had wrong idea about the black people. I thought they cannot talk properly as I met with one black girl in my country and she does not want to talk with me. I found she just ignored me. And she even does not know how to behave well. I was very upset, but I was interested to talk with her as she looks different than us by her appearance, and her hairstyle was also very different. Later on, I found she is African, which is her ethnicity, and her race is black. Anyway, after that time, I was differentiating the black people than others. After coming to Canada, I noticed lots of black people as I have some neighbor here as well. I found that they are unsocial and always spend time with their same race. They don't work mostly and gather together, make noises outside, and actually they are drunk most of the time I found, and they are like drinks outside in open place in front of the house, which actually pushed me to think that black people are always bad. But here are some good black people also who talk nicely and behave very well. So, according to conflict theory, I want to say that this example showed an equality towards them as I differentiated them than others, ethnic group and race, as as I differentiated them by their behavior, by their language they're using, their appearance. We can also provide the example of COVID, which we are experiencing now, which also makes inequality in the society based on race and ethnicity. Most of the time, the Asian here in Canada, the Asian Canadian, especially the Chinese people, they are in so much ignored by the society, and lots of people, sometimes the white people also say bad words to the Chinese people, and they also don't want to shop in the Chinese shop, which actually is showing is discrimination towards them. And most of the time the Asian people also ignored by the society, by their language, their culture, and many things. But lots of people also loves to eat Asian food, which is like functionalist. They want to communicate, they want to take the social stability, which is showing the functionalist perspective. If we talk about gender, which is a social or psychological characteristic that manifests or expresses biological sex, conflict theory examines inequality in gender related issues. I has one cousin I have one cousin who, by sex, he is a boy, but by gender, he is acting like girl. She likes to do all household work, and his walking style, his way of talking, sometimes he dressed up like a girl, which reflect by gender, he is female, though he is a male. We always laugh at him while he was working, and teased him as he was doing all female work. sometimes call him by female name. That time he was very angry. After reading my class notes here, I understand that it's not a good way to treat other based on their habit, which reflect one's gender. It makes conflict in the society and family, as he was very angry and he don't want to leave his habit away. And we all should support them. We have watched a video in the class which was about a younger boy and his parents. So the boy was also the same as acting like female. He loves to wear female dresses, female games. His dad, classmates, even his school was laughing at him, which makes actually conflict in the class and his family, in his family also, because about him his parents was quarreling with each other. Later on the dad understand like he should support his boy, and by that way they can remove the conflictness in their family. So if we look at the theoretical perspective, we can match those example based on the conflict theory. Thank you so much.